Hey everyone, so we're just doing the weekly collective reading, just tapping into the energies for the week. Source Spirit, what guidance do you have for us, the collective, this week? Source Spirit, what guidance do you have for us, the collective, this week? Okay, so we have the Karma card. So this card speaks on cause and effect. So I guess looking at the things as well that have played out within our childhood and how they're affecting us now, looking at the things that we're doing now and how they're going to affect our future. So I feel like there are a lot of shifts that are happening, maybe collectively, that are leading us to look at a lot of the things that we have carried into our lives from our childhood, and why, especially with the Devil card at the base. This speaks on like our attachment styles, I'm hearing, our vices, the things that we really desire, why we desire them, and also like materialism and stuff like that. Coping mechanisms as well. So Source is really calling us to look a little bit deeper into ourselves and our souls this week, and looking at the like patterns that play out from our childhood and how certain things, not just our childhood as well, I think can also be just the past in general. Things that have happened in the past that have also been quite heavy, or even toxic patterns that we've had in connection to other people, or habits, anything to do with that kind of energy. I guess looking at how that plays into our space now as we're maturing, and what things we need to actually balance out within our lives, what we need to cleanse and clear, and also how we can bring a little bit more balance to the things that have happened to us in the past and in our childhood, and release some of the things that are like weighing us down or throwing us off balance, or keeping us in moving in imbalanced ways or in imbalanced energy. We also have 3 of air under here, so this could also be to do with like any past heartache or grief or wounds. We have coming up a Leo full moon on the 17th, I think it is. This was a really good opportunity, because Leo rules the heart, to look at our heart space and look at what we're carrying within our heart space. And I guess in this regards, looking at how it's playing out within our habits, our toxic patterns, or things that we still carry on, or things that we still hold on to, that we can just release a little bit more. Let's see what else. Soul Spirit, what other guidance do you have for us, the collective, this week? Soul Spirit. Okay, we also have the Couple card. So this card can also obviously mean connections and relationships, or intimate connections, romantic connections, but it can also represent choice as well. So it just fell out on top of the Karma card. So for me, that is Source, I guess, pointing out what choices have we made as well in the past, or what choices are we making now, and how are they going to affect our future. Or this card can also be seen as a card of balance as well, because this is ruled by Gemini, and I think in the traditional tarot it's like 2 entities that are shadow and light, like merging together or interweaving together. And so this card is also about our own inner balance within giving and receiving, our intuition, our emotions, meeting our like motivation, our drive, and our passions. And so kind of looking at ourselves and making sure things are balanced, and really questioning this week why we do certain things, if we're giving enough to our dreams and desires and our passions, if we're listening to our emotions and our intuition enough, and how those, if not, where are the like imbalances and where do those imbalances come from? I also hear Source saying that it's also important to celebrate the balance things and aspects within our life. So the healthy things that we know that we're doing or are a part of as well. So yeah, I think important for us not to just reflect on like negative things, but also the positive things, because of the full moon this week gives us an opportunity to celebrate the things on our heart as well. Yeah, and I feel like this is also speaking on like karmic relationships or relationships that maybe have, if you believe so, have come from past lives, or yeah, connections from the past that maybe are still affecting the space and time, or there are cycles that potentially, like, there could be like cycles in relationships that some of us are still falling back into. So looking at why we're in those connections and partnerships, what we're bringing from our childhood or the past into these current commitments and connections, and looking at whether that's balanced and what we're wanting for our future and stuff. Because at the base we have 10 of Earth, and this is showing that there's a whole lot of abundance and knowledge and wealth within delving into these truths, delving into this balance a little bit more, and looking at our choices when it comes to ourselves and our romantic connections. And yeah, and just the general choices that we make. But there is a lot of wealth and abundance that's there for us if we're willing to, I guess, go a little bit deeper into this energy and look at summing this up, looking at our vices, looking at the toxic patterns and stuff that we have kind of have been transported over from the past or our childhood, why we lean on certain things, why we crave certain things or desire certain things. And this can also represent like materialism as well, and being really focused on earthly desires. And with the Karma card, making sure that we're coming into a place of balance within ourselves, within our connections, looking at the things that are playing out within our childhood, how they're affecting our current space, how they're affecting our romantic relationships, and also the decisions and choices that we make. So yeah, I will leave that there for this week. I hope that everyone has a great week, and I'll see you guys later.